Alright, hello everybody. I am here today to do a flip through of my bullet journal. I apologize if it seems a little shaky. I have one tripod that does not have a good way to hold my camera and point it directly down, so I do have to get a new tripod to figure out how to do that. But I have my gorgeous Olive & Archer journal to share with you today. It is my first time using Archer and Olive, and I am obsessed. It is so pretty. The paper quality is amazing, and I got it during their Black Friday sale, so they were 40% off, but I have some fun spreads to share with you. This is pretty much set up how I want it for the beginning of the year, so I'll go ahead and get flipping through my journal. Before we officially get started, I wanted to show you a couple of things that I use with my journal. So here we have the 100 colors of the Crayola. Yeah, I could not think of the brand. Crayola Super Tips markers, and they have so many colors. I used to have the pack of like 20, but I got this from Joann's. I got it for 50% off, so it was only $12 for 100 markers, and they all fit in here so nicely, and I absolutely love using this, and so I'd recommend this. I'll show you everywhere that I use my markers, and I'll link it down below if you want to get it yourself from Joann. I would highly recommend getting journaling stuff from Joann's because they have 50% off coupons all the time, and that is where I got this nice big box of markers. I also use a few other tools while I journal. I don't know where I got this, but it is a ruler. A mini ruler is definitely important. I have my scissors that I use for knitting. I think these are sewing scissors, and I just took them out of my knitting bag. This is a pen that I use all the time on my black marks, which I'll show you when I'm in there. I think I got it from Amazon a long time ago, a pack of like 10, so I can link that. I always make sure I have a large eraser because I do end up using everything in my pencil. This is definitely my favorite pencil to use ever. It is the Papermate pencil, and I always use this to sketch my stuff out. These I recently got from Hobby Lobby. They're their pack of pens. I got the 3, and I really like using them. I only use them on 1 or 2 pages that I got done in the past couple days because I recently got these, but I do like them. And then I really love using this pen on a couple spreads that I have, which I will show you what I use this on, but it's just the Sharpie pen. So I can link everything that I use down below, and we'll go ahead and get into the journal. This is my reading journal for 2022. I have done a couple reading journals on my channel before, which I will link down below. I always end up giving up, but I'm determined to not give up this year, and I feel like I designed my journal really well to be able to last the year because I read over 400 books a year, so I definitely have to think about spreads I want to use that are realistic. I can't do spreads of every single book I read or coloring in squares. So I skipped the first page because I don't like writing on the first page of things because I always feel like I'll mess up and I want to put something, but I do have this page. I hate the way I write twos. I just can't stand it, but I did use these markers, pens, things for this page, which I think turned out really nice. It just says 2022 reading journal. I might add something here, maybe some stickers or a doodle. I will link below any videos that I've watched for inspiration. This I definitely used from a video I watched, how they wrote reading journal. I don't love my handwriting, but this is how it turned out. This spread I did last year, I'm pretty sure it's because Books with Chloe did something similar. I did something like this in my 2021 journal, and all my tape I have collected over the years, whether it's from Joann's or Hobby Lobby or Simply Gilded is my favorite place to get nice tape, so I will definitely link them down below. But this is broken up into the year, and it has every month written down. Then I have the total books that I read that month, the amount of audiobooks I read that month, the amount of Kindle Unlimited books I read, the amount of 2022 releases, and then the amount of 5-star reads. So this is just a way to look at every month together on a page. Then this one, I love my B tape so much. I really like layering a thick tape with a thin tape. I do it all the time in my journal, and I don't care about like my pages matching each other. I just like having different themes on each page, so you'll see that throughout this journal. And this is just my monthly review where I write down my favorite book and the total number of books that I've read. I did this last year as well. I'm pretty sure I stole that from Chloe as well, I think. But I'll link her channel down below. She has an exclusive journaling channel. This one I definitely stole from someone that I don't remember, so I'm just going to link all of the videos that I watched and also my Pinterest board where I did get some ideas. So this one is my stats for 2022, and this is just showing how many physical books versus audiobooks that I read. Like I said, I read over 400 books a month, which means I'm reading over 30 books a month, so I needed a way to realistically chart things. So this goes all the way up to 50. I don't think I'll ever read 50 books in a month, but that is how I'm going to track that. So everything that I read physically, I will draw in pink, whether it was an ebook or a physical book. And then everything that I read audio is going to be in like this orangey yellow color. And then I use the same color over here since it does match the tape, where it's my social media tracker. Every month I'm going to count how many followers I have on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. And I think up here I'll write my starting total just to compare what I started with to what I ended the month with. And I have some stickers here that I got from AliExpress. Then I did this last year as well, where I drew in boxes for my TBRs. So this is a romance TBR. I have not done that video yet, so I do not know what I want to make yet for this TBR, but I just put place for it. And then my historical romance TBR, my video did just go up for this. I did write the wrong title, but I hate how it looks to mark something out, and I don't have whiteout. I don't know how I'll like whiteout, so I didn't fix the title. I already know what it is though. It is the wrong title, but I got it mixed up, Winterfire and Secret Fire, so it's fine. I know what book I'm supposed to be reading for that, and then down here I will write my star rating for what I rated it. What I really love about Archer and Olive is that they don't bleed through. Like, I used to use Lori's term and it bled through. Even like the black marker, my pen would bleed through. It doesn't, you can't even see. And I did so much marker, so I'm obsessed with my Archer and Olive and how thick it is. The next page is another TBR page where it is Ravished by Romance, and then my Historical Hellions book club. We only have January picked out for Ravished by Romance, but we do have the first 6 months of Historical Hellions picked out, so that is what this page is. I love this tape up here, so that's why I'm really excited. I used this color scheme here, and then I really do like writing in marker and then overlapping in cursive in my marker pen. This I really love. I got this idea from someone on YouTube, so I will make sure to check out all the videos I link down below. This is my TBR. Normally people do it from left to right, like marking off the books that you read, but I really love this and how it visually looked. So this is my Lorraine Heath TBR. It is just one author. I want to read her entire backlist. So each of these is a different series, and I alternated by color, and then I'll mark off once I've read her books, and then I'll probably mark off here once I've read an entire series. So I finished this series, so I should mark off up there that I've read her series, and I really love how this turned out. Do a little close up so you can see. I just love how this page turned out. I have a lot more like this. So we have my Sophie Lark TBR and my Gianna Darling TBR. This tape was so bad that I had to glue it down because it was not sticking, but this is another Simply Gilded tape down below with the moons, which I love. And then I did a purple gray theme with their books. So I can definitely do this in the future with different authors that I would love to read. Then another TBR page of more series that I want to read, not author specific. As you can see, I have Outlander, Stay With Me, Kingmaker Chronicles, Maiden Lane, Mallory Anderson, just tons of different series that I would love to read. Another page of series. We have another page with a different color scheme with this cheetah tape that I absolutely love that I also got from Simply Gilded. Okay, so then this one I really enjoyed. I got it from an idea I saw on YouTube. It is recommended reads. If someone recommends me a book, I'll write it in here. I'll mark it off when I read it, and I will write down either the star rating or the date I finished, or I don't know if I wanted to put who recommended it to me here. I don't even remember what I wanted this page to look like, but I'm pretty sure a title, and then maybe who recommended it, and then I don't know what I'll put, maybe a check mark once I read it. So just to keep track of who recommended me what to read. This is like kind of a future log, and I do like how it turned out, though I did mess up here. I added an extra mark here because I was counting, but this one went down one more than the other ones, but it's fine. It's fine. I can mess up and it's okay. And so here I want to write down the books that I'm excited for to come out that month, and that's why I have a calendar page. Otherwise I don't really need to know like dates and stuff. So this one is just to write down books and when they came out. So you can see a little close up of how I did that. I think I got this one from Pinterest, this idea. This one I've seen a lot, and it is basically like a best books bracket. I've seen people do it where it's best of 3. I did best of 2 all going down, and then best of 2, and then I'll probably have my winner here of like the best book of the year. And then I have this gorgeous B tape that I got from Hobby Lobby recently because all their tape stuff was 50% off, so I really love this page as well. I'm excited to see how it turns out in the end because it's like a book bracket to see best book of the year. Then I have my authors that I really want to read. I don't love how the colors turned out. I really need to swatch my colors before putting them on here, which you'll see in the next page, because it doesn't super match the tape I use, but the lids looked like they did. These are authors that I really want to read, and I'll write down the book that I read by them. So I only have Meredith Duran so far, but I do want to fill this out with authors I really want to read for the first time in 2022. All right, and so now we're going into my January spread. I love how this turned out, except for the color scheme, because I wanted to match the Simply Gilded tape that I got in my subscription box, and the pink was way too dark and the blue was okay to what I wanted, but I probably should have used a lighter gray as well. But the pink looked so much more peach than what it showed up on my paper. So again, I need to make sure that I swatch these before actually using them in my journal. I definitely got this idea from Pinterest. I want to do something fun and more creative. I'm so bad at doodling and drawing, and so I want to try to do that more to try to get better at it. So this one is just like a cloud and like kind of star theme, and I really loved the one I saw on Pinterest, so I decided to try it out. And like I said, I like how it turned out, but not the colors as much, because I wanted to match my tape, but that's okay. And then here I'm going to track how many of each of these that I do through the month. So how many YouTube followers I have, total books I read, and then breaking down by genre and Kindle Unlimited. I do have that in my like yearly review, but I wanted to see it in the month as well when I go to do my wrap up. And then I have all the 5-star, 4-star, 3-star kind of reads that I have, count those up each month. And then I have 6 books that I really want to get to, because I do have giant TBRs and I want like a priority of 6 that I want to read each month, since I do read over 30 books a month. And then the last page that I have prepared in my journal for January is the books read page. I use this super cute penguin tape. Let me get closer to show you. This was in the Simply Gilded box, and I'm obsessed. It's a subscription service. I just do their monthly tape box, and I love it. They do have a journaling box, but I just did the tape. And again, I was trying to match the colors to the tape, which turned out okay. But this is the books that I read in a year. I used to do it all on one page, but I read so many that it looked so cramped. So I put it over 2 pages. It does have 34 options of books. Some months I do read more than 34, so I might have to go on to the next page, but that is all that I have so far. I'll put the number of the book that I read for the month, the title, and then the rating, because I left just 5 spaces here to read. But that is my journal. I'm super excited to do this kind of setup each month, and then maybe do some more TBR pages. I do have to do something here. It might be something, if I decide to do memberships for my channel, this might be like our book of the month that we read together. I don't know yet, but that is my journal. As you can see, the pages don't all like match together, but they do have a theme for each page, which I really love. So I have lots of options. I love Archer and Olive's journals. I'm not sponsored or anything, an affiliate by them, but check out Archer and Olive down below if you're interested. I am never going back. I will always use their journals, but that's all I have in my journal. Let me know if you have a bullet journal, what kind of pages you love to have in your journal, what you think would be a good addition to mine. I would love to hear, and that's all I have. As always, thank you so much for watching. Have a good day. Bye.